Hi everyone, this is Miss Gibson. I am here today to show you a new tool that you have for research that will hopefully make your life a little bit easier. And I needed to walk you through a couple of the steps about setting this up. So the first thing you need to do is you need to open the Chrome browser on your laptop or your desktop, or if you are in a Chromebook, you will need to go ahead and open that browser. The first thing you need to do is you will need to go to a website that has text. So for this example, I am going to pull up our high school website. That way it will load completely. Once it stopped spinning over here at the top, I know it has loaded. If you go to the top right corner of your screen, you will actually see two cloud icons. Mine only has one, but you should see two if you were on a Chromebook. Okay, if you're at home, you may not see anything. You want to hover over the cloud that does not have a red dot. This one, when I hover over it, you will see that it says Imagine Easy Scholar Annotation Tool. This is what you want to click on. So if you click on it, it is going to load a box for you. Now, because my account is already set up, you are going to get this box that says Sign In with Google. And you will click the orange button that comes up. It will also ask you to allow it to have access to your account. So let me show you this example. So I can click this orange button that says Sign In with Google. And what will come up is your Hall County account. The account that you want to click is the one that has your student ID number followed by @hallco.org. We will click on this and it will prompt you to log in one more time with the LaunchPoint site. Once you have done that, you are going to actually see a Welcome to Imagine Easy Scholar page. And it will take you to this once you have signed in. But on the page you're seeing in front of you that says Welcome to Scholar, if this is your first time setting up your account, you will need to type in your first name and your last name. And then you will need to enter the coupon code that your teacher gives you, or you can come by the Media Center and I can give you the code as well. I can't publish that online because it is private and protected. So please come to see me to get that code. Otherwise, if you don't put it in, you only have a 30-day trial. Once you get into this screen, you've logged in, it will take you to this Imagine Easy website. I need you to click on Personal Projects and then come over to the right to the blue button and click Add New Personal Project. You can title this with whatever research project you are currently working on. For one of the British Lit classes, they are doing a career research paper. And so that is what we will name this. You can add a due date, you can add information here, but we are going to save it. Alright, so we now have a project set up. Now, this is where it gets really cool. I want to show you what you can do with this. For the career research assignment, they are actually using the government website that is bls.gov, and this is the Bureau of Labor Statistics. We are going to go to the publication that they are using, which is the Occupational Outlook Handbook. So if they are learning about a job, for example, we'll click on this featured occupation. As they are working for their research, they have to take note about if they're going to be a line installer for a power company or a cable company, they would need to take note of what that person would do. So, to use Imagine Easy Scholar, what you will do now is go and you will click on the annotation tool. It will prompt you to select a current project or assignment. So please make sure that you have selected the one that you plan to work on. So once this is loaded, I'm actually going to click on the career research assignment. And of course, this is taking a little bit longer than normal, but this is technology. I'm going to select my career research paper, and this is where it will save my notes. So before you begin to do anything else on this page, please make sure that you have pulled up this purple box from the annotation tool, that you've clicked on the cloud and that this box comes up. If it comes up, then you'll be able to use it correctly. So once everything is loaded, what you will do is you'll come over to the site and you'll find the information that you want to make note of. So for example, all of this is very important if I was learning about being an electrical power line installer. So I'm going to highlight this, and then I'm going to click Add Quote. You have the option of changing your color. I really like green, so I'm going to use that as my highlight. And then what you will do is, as you notice, it's capturing the source. So my internet here is a little bit slow, but it's capturing the source. Once it does that, I can click the Edit button. And over on the right, I can now make note. So for example, these students are doing subheadings for their paper. So this would be something that would go in their general overview. So I'm going to name it that way. I have a direct quote. Excuse me. I can go here and I can paraphrase this. So you can pretend there's a paraphrase here. But if I needed to put this information in my own words and then make sure I cite it later on, I can do that. There's also a section for you to put your idea. So if you have additional questions that rise, so for example, I could say, do the guys working on power make more money? And I could go back and look at that information later on. So before I do anything else, I'm going to save it. This has now saved my note card on this page. Now each time you change pages, you're going to have to close out the annotation tool, and then you click on the next page. And in order for you to be able to highlight and all again, see there's nothing there, there's no add quote. I have to go back and I have to click on the annotation cloud again. And so now you have all of this together. And what you can do is you can then go over to Google Drive, and you guys know how to work on this, but you'll go to Google Drive and you will open a new document. When you open a new document, you can save it as notes for research paper or career research paper, whatever you would like to do it as. But Imagine Easy Scholar allows you to install your notes in a document. This means you can share your notes with group members. You can share your notes with your teacher if they are doing a progress check and they want to make sure that you're doing what you need to do to be successful and to get a paper or a project finished on time. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to rename this document, and I'm going to name it Career Research Notes. You'll need to make sure that you, in your add-ons, have Imagine Easy Scholar. If you do not, you will click on Add-ons and it will say Get Add-ons. When you go into Get Add-ons, you will type in Imagine Easy Scholar in the search bar. This will allow you to add this add-on to Docs, and without the add-on you will not be able to do the next step that I have. So once it comes up and you search for it and you find this add-on, you will click, there'll be a little plus sign with a blue button that I believe it says free. You will click on that. Mine is already installed. And so it'll come up and you'll see that it's green, showing that I have this already. But once you have it on Imagine Easy Scholar and you've added this add-on, yeah, it will say free. So notice mine has Manage, which means it's already installed. Once you click the free, it will install the add-on and it will ask for access to your account. You can now go to Imagine Easy Scholar and open it, and you have the ability to import your notes from the note card, like the one we just made, into a paper. So I will go to Career Research Paper. If I click, there's my note card. If I had more, it would be there, and I can click Insert Notebook, and it will insert all of my notes, everything I have from my quote to my paraphrase to my idea, as well as the source information. And while we're talking about source information, let me show you this. If you click on Bibliography and then Insert Bibliography, I have this in MLA format, There's my Works Cited page. So this is really awesome. This tool shows you the best way to be able to do research online. And just remember, it's a Google Chrome extension, so if you want to use it, you have to be in Chrome. Please come by the Media Center and see me if you have any questions, and I will help you out in the best way that I can. Thanks, guys.